Hello guys, how you doing? Welcome to Sim UK. I'm not entirely sure why that intro scene was so stuttery. I've not seen that before. Oh, look at this. Space Commander, Battleships of the Sea, City of Atlantis. These guys have got a lot of games that I would like to see. So if you haven't already seen my demo version covering this game, then you've really missed out, because this game is really very interesting indeed. It releases in 18 hours and I've just got access to it. I can't remember what I learnt in the demo, so this is probably not going to be the best video in the world, but trust me, having played the demo, I do know that this is going to be at least a very decent game, and I'm expecting an extremely decent game. I've been really looking forward to this, and yeah, a big shout out to Gambit Games for allowing me to take a look at it, although I wish I'd have got it a few hours earlier. Let's have a look at the graphic settings. So we are playing 4K borderless FXAA, anisotropic filtering, can't speak. Shadow quality is at medium, quality is fantastic, VSync is on. Okay. Tactical map is M, crew management is C, deck view is 1, 2, 3, 4. That rings a bell. Orders menu is 0. Now, I think there were some things I didn't quite fully grasp. Something to do with moving officers around, but we'll do our best. Should we go into the tutorial? I think we should start in the tutorial. It doesn't matter what I do today, I'm not going to get proficient enough at this to really showcase it. But if you're interested in watching more and seeing me play a bit more, then, you know, if this video does well, I'll definitely do more on this game, because this is a game I was really excited about. I'm in the Sim Shack at the moment. It's not really operational, to be fair. There's still a lot to be done, but we are sort of probably about 75%, maybe 80% of the way there, to the point where we can actually start working. So yeah, it would be really great if I could actually jump in and start a Sim Shack series on this game. Looks like we're going to have quite a long loading time. So if you don't know me, Sim UK, then I'm all about hardcore simulation, but I also enjoy realistic RTS games, VR games, anything that's sort of realistic or really fun, or a mixture of those things. But primarily, I'm all about hardcore realism. I don't think this game quite qualifies as that, but it's definitely, if memory serves, definitely got a sense of realism about it. And yeah, very nearly joined the Navy when I was a young lad, so I do have a bit of a soft spot for naval combat, let's say. Alright, so we're about 90% loaded now, and I'm just going to take a real quick look at this today. I don't know what else I could do, really. I've got 18 hours and, you know, it's 10 o'clock at night. I need to get some sleep. The best I can do is just take a look at this game and just say, hey guys, look, trust me, okay? If you've been watching this channel for a long time, you know what I'm like, you know what I'm looking for, and this game delivers a lot. I don't have a price, I don't have any information really. So yeah, I'm going to experience this for the first time right along with you. Let's hope it's good. The loading times could be quicker. Trying to think back to the demo. Did it take this long? I can't remember now. Filling in space, filling in time, entertaining you whilst we sit and wait. And any minute now, the game will begin. Okay, I'm going to start reading. When the harshness of the sea meets the cruelties of war, a challenge for perseverance makes itself known, and is like none other.
Good day, Admiral. I'm here to run you through the basics of the interface you will be using to control the carrier. Let's begin with controlling the camera. Use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. To rotate the view around the carrier, move the mouse while holding the right mouse button or use the WA.
Oh, do you know, I seem to remember that the spoken tutorials did cut out before. So weirdly, they haven't fixed that. Yeah, so devs, if you're watching this, that's a bug that we've seen before.
We begin by setting a waypoint. Please click the tactical map icon.
Right, what's the tactical map icon look like? Where's my mouse? That's tiny.
This is the tactical map menu. You can see our carrier's current position,
Roger.
represented by the highlighted marker. To direct our course, you must begin by clicking this marker. Next, click your intended destination on the map. Vantage Point 1, our current goal, is highlighted here. Perfect. Our course is set. Click the exit button to close the tactical map menu. To get moving, we must now start the engines. Click the carrier speed icon, then click the desired speed to begin moving our fleet. Please select slow. Higher speeds are unavailable for now. We're moving. For the time being, we must wait for our strike group to reach its destination. You can control the speed of the ongoing action using the speed controls in the bottom right corner of the screen.
Looking very nice.
Excellent! We have reached our first destination. Traveling the seas depletes our resources. When we are out of supplies, the carrier can still continue moving, but we cannot deploy any aircraft. We will discuss the finer points of variables relating to supply use later. To resupply the carrier, you must give the order. To get started, open the order menu by clicking the icon below.
Below?
Next, please click the resupply ship icon to begin preparing the order.
Resupply ship. Stop the carrier to begin the resupply procedure. Without supplies, your crew cannot perform most flight deck operations. Takes 2 hours and replenishes our carrier supplies.
You must now assign officers to the order.
That's where I get lost.
Expertise in one of two fields, Navy or Air, is measured by numerical scores shown beside their portraits. To execute an order, the assigned officer's collective scores must meet the requirements shown on that order's icon. Of course, you have expertise in both fields, Admiral. Click your portrait to assign yourself to the resupply ship order. You can now confirm the order by clicking the highlighted icon. This will initiate the resupply process. Now we must wait for the resupply procedure to reach completion. Let me remind you, Admiral, that you can use the time speed controls to speed up the action while we wait.
Right. So you can see we've stopped and the other ships are moving around. Oh no, this is the resupply ship. Let's try and get a bit closer to that. There you go. Isn't that cool? I mean, right away, that's ticking some boxes for me. There we go, look, chucking the lines out. Oh yeah. I mean, it's a little bit in unison, but that's okay. That's pretty smart, I like that, okay. Let's just speed things up a little bit.
Perhaps we should increase our speed for the journey toward our next destination. To do so, we will need more crew assigned to our navigation department. Click the crew management icon to begin. With this menu, you can manage onboard personnel assigned to each department. Drag and drop 2 additional crew units to the navigation department. The walking animation indicates that they are still in the process of taking their position. You can also increase the speed of this action using the time speed control.
Roger that.
The units are in position. You can now close the crew management menu, sir. With the increased manpower in the navigation department, we can now reach maximum speed. Click the carrier speed icon and select full. Next, we must set our course. Open the tactical map and click our fleet. There is land between us and our destination, so we cannot travel as the crow flies. but we can plot a course of up to 3 waypoints by clicking on a series of points, ending with our destination. Right-click a waypoint to remove it.
Good start. It's coming back to me slowly. This is just loading the tutorials. Imagine what the campaign is going to be like. It says here, welcome to Aircraft Carrier Survival, a simulator set in the merciless reality of World War II, where your prowess as a commander decides the fate of a naval behemoth. It's going to be tough, really tough.
Admiral, we have received information about an unidentified object some distance from here. I recommend that we carry out a reconnaissance mission. Click the island or press 3 on your keyboard to begin the preparations. And this view shows the island where you and your officers coordinate the ship's operations. Each room provides a facility called a switch for carrying out 3 functions. Each room switch can only be set to enable 1 function at a time. Set the switch in the meteorology room to add 1 times recon mission.
Time to work.
1 recon mission.
Click the Combat Information Center, CIC, to send an officer there. In this case, yourself, Admiral. An officer will be temporarily unavailable while moving between rooms. When you reach CIC, set the room switch to add 1 times identified target's mission. The function enabled by the switch in the meteorology room will remain active even when there is no officer in the room. Now we can find out more about the information we received by opening the tactical map menu. Here you can see the location of the unknown object, represented by a marker. Let's return to the carrier and prepare a mission to find out more about it. Next, we must enter the deck view. Click the deck of the carrier using your mouse or press 1 on your keyboard. Here you can prepare the aircraft for dispatching on missions. Click the plus icon and select dive bombers to position a squadron on the deck. You'll then see the planes being hauled onto the deck. Click the plus icon and position a second squadron of dive bombers, sir.
Here they come.
Missions currently available for execution are shown in the available section of the missions panel below. Hover over the highlighted recon icon and click the prepare button. Then click your chosen target of the recon mission and click a place on the map to set it as the recovery area, the place where you will pick up our returning planes. In this case, I suggest selecting our vessel's current location, sir. Click confirm to complete the plan.
Confirm.
The preparations for the mission are complete, Admiral. You can now close the map. We are ready to launch the mission. Hover over the highlighted recon icon in the Ready section of the missions panel and click the launch icon. The airman will depart shortly.
Launch aircraft!
Nice bit of audio there. You can see the animation. I'm sure there's a way that I can get down the end of the deck. At the moment I can't seem to recall how to do that. Here we go. Our first reconnaissance mission. Oh, that drop off. Mamma mia. And brave men who used to do this for real. Okay, so I'm sending all 6 aircraft.
The mission has begun. You can observe its progress by opening the tactical map view, sir. To track the progress of a particular mission, hover the mouse cursor over the relevant icon in the missions panel below. Now we must wait for their mission report. As always, Admiral, you can speed up the passage of time by using the time speed controls.
Roger.
The reconnaissance mission report has been received, sir. It was merely a group of whales. No adversaries were found. We must now prepare the deck for the recovery of our returning aircraft. Please click Confirm to close the report, and then close the tactical map. Click the deck management icon above. As you can see, the deck is currently in the launching state. Click the recovery icon on the left of the panel to prepare the carrier for receiving our incoming aircraft. When aircraft returning from a mission are ready to land, the mission's icon will appear in the recovery section of the panel below. Hover over the highlighted icon to open the panel, and then click the Recover button.
Stand by to recover aircraft.
The mission was completed successfully, sir. Click the deck management icon again, and set the deck state back to launching to prepare for further missions.
Clear the flight deck and prepare for...
We have received information regarding another potential target. Admiral, I'll run through the reconnaissance process again. Hover over the recon mission icon below. Click the Prepare button. Then set the mission's target and recovery area in the tactical map view, followed by clicking Confirm. Use the missions panel below to launch the mission. Later, set the deck state to recovery and recover the aircraft as before.
Stand by to start engine.
Aha! Enemy spotted. So, if I come up here to this, I'm guessing recovery. Tactical map, hang on, well, let's slow this down. Why can't I open that? We have received information regarding another potential target, Admiral. I'll run through. Okay, click Prepare, then set the mission's target and recovery area, followed by clicking Confirm. Use the mission panel below to launch the mission. Later, set the deck state to recovery and recover aircraft as before. Yeah, okay.
Stand by to recover aircraft.
Still can't open the tactical map, no matter what I do, so... One aircraft down. 2 down. 3 down. How many did I send? Was it 6? So there's 2 squadrons. There's the second squadron then. Here they come. Take your time, boys. No rush. Okay, clear the deck.
Our airmen discovered enemy vessels nearby. We need to determine the fleet's strength and makeup before engaging it in combat.
Roger.
First, open the deck management menu and change the state back to launching.
I did
An
that already.
identified target's mission can then be prepared and launched in much the same way as a recon mission.
Now, prepare. Confirm. Launch.
Start engines.
There they go. So we have a destroyer and submarines, plural. Okay, so slow down. So I need to set the deck to recovery.
The deck. Prepare for recovery.
Oh, we only sent 3 planes out there, that's why. Okay. Recover.
Stand by to recover aircraft.
So I think they're back on board. Set this back to launching.
The mission report contained all the information we needed about the composition of the enemy fleet, sir. Now we know what we're up against. Enter the island view to begin preparations for combat. Click the meteorology room, Admiral. There, you can set the switch to add 1 times airstrike mission.
Focus now.
Now, you can use the deck management panel to set the deck to its launching state, sir.
Flight deck and prepare for takeoff.
Alright, let's go kick some butt.
When there are no crew units assigned to the air department, we can only manage 3 squadrons on the deck, which is insufficient for an attack, of course. Let's open the crew management menu to allocate the staff we need.
Roger.
We require 5 squadrons for the airstrike. We need to assign 2 crew units to the air department. Begin by dragging and dropping the first unit to a slot in the air department section. The unit is on its way, sir. Now you can assign another. We have the personnel we need for our strike. Let's return to the ship. Prepare an airstrike mission using the panel below, sir. Once you have selected our target, we can prepare our attack strategy. This is the menu for preparing our attack strategy, Admiral.
Right.
The strategy comprises a set of 5 maneuvers, each represented by a card. There are 3 different types of maneuver: offensive, red; defensive, blue; and supportive, green. You can switch between these categories by clicking the tabs to the left of the cards. For this assault, sir, I recommend that we place the offensive maneuver, Anvil Attack, in slot number 1. Slot number 5 would be an ideal place for a defensive maneuver, Jinking. As we require more defense, I suggest allocating supportive maneuver Strike from the Sun to slot number 2. If you approve of my recommendations, Admiral, please click the confirm button. As always, we need to specify the recovery area where our airmen will wait for pickup. For
Roger
the
that.
purposes of this mission, I suggest clicking the current location of our fleet. Now click confirm, sir.
Confirm.
Next, we need to return to the deck and prepare our squadrons for the mission. We already have the necessary dive bombers on deck. In addition, we need 3 more squadrons for this engagement: 1 of fighter aircraft and 2 of torpedo bombers. Once they are ready, the mission can be launched.
Roger that. So, we need 1 fighter,
Fighter squadron on the deck.
1 torpedo, 2 torpedo. Okay. Let's go, boys. Come on. Get them up on deck.
Issue a torpedo bomber squadron on the deck.
I just love watching the men sort of pushing these planes about and getting ready and
Issue a
stuff.
torpedo bomber squadron on the deck.
It's pretty cool. I like it. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Here we go, launch.
Start engine.
There's a lot of to-in and fro-in though. I guess this was pretty early on in the naval aircraft combat development stage. I mean, you can see them when they fly off the edge of the runway there. It's death-defying every single time.
Now we have to wait for the outcome of the attack. When the report comes in, you can click the play button to watch the events unfold.
Oh,
We
brilliant.
must recover our planes upon their return. Remember to change the deck state to recovery so that they can land, sir.
Why didn't these three go? Okay. Let's change the deck then.
Clear the flight deck. A plane is approaching landing.
For some reason the tutorial won't let me open the map, so we'll just say okay. Speed it up a bit. Oh dear. So they lost a destroyer and a submarine. It says here your losses, and then it lists every single one of my aircraft, but it says none of your planes were damaged. Your airmen destroyed all of the enemy targets. Let's watch this. Oh wow, look at this. Fantastic. Right, I wish that mouse was a little bit bigger because I'm losing it on my screen a bit. Right, well let's 36 minutes until they return. Okay. Speed up time a bit. Now they're ready to be recovered.
To recover aircraft.
Well, that is mission successful. I'm a little bit rusty, I'm a little bit rickety, but I mean, wow.
Another target to reconnoiter, Admiral. I suggest that we launch a recon mission to determine what's there. Go to the island to set the appropriate switch, change the deck state to launching, and then launch the mission.
Roger that.
On the double.
So we're going to set up a single recon mission. And then I need to go there apparently. Okay, this is the bit I don't get. I remember I got stuck with this before. It did confuse me then. I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing with this guy. But maybe just that is enough. And we'll set to launching.
Respot the deck. Prepare for launching.
And we'll prepare a recon unit. Confirm that. And launch. It's going to take a while to rearrange the deck. We'll go double speed, I think.
Launch aircraft.
You've got to ask the question, why did they pull those three back if they knew that they were about to take off? That's valuable seconds being wasted right there. How many are we sending? Oh, that's cool. So they've made a little channel down this side so that they can get the planes down. That's quite smart. I like that. I wonder if that's how they really sort of did it back in the day. I guess, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Okay, let's get you ready for recovery. Again, I can't open the tactical map, so I can't follow them.
Prepare for recovery.
So we'll just have to wait. So we have detected an enemy. And they'll be back in 1 hour, 30 minutes. So what I could do, I suppose, is prep an attack
Stand by to
straight away, rather than waiting for them to come back and land and stuff. Okay, good show, gentlemen, good show. So, we're going to go to the deck, if I can. If I can. Oh, there's 6 airplane, aren't there? Not 3. There we go. That's all 6 safely back.
Time to work.
It's
The report states that it's an enemy base, sir. We must thoroughly identify the targets within the base before we can strike.
ah, okay. So we have a recon mission.
Same old.
Prepare and identify targets mission. There we go. Confirm that. And set
stand by
ready
to
for
start
launch.
engine.
So this time round I'm going to try and attack immediately. There you go, my boys. An airstrip and some large hangars. Right, so we've got 1 hour and 10 minutes. What I'd like to do is prepare an airstrike, but apparently I can't do that. Ah, because I can't switch this because we're already in a state. Right, okay, so I can't do that anyway. Alright, let's get this back into recovery mode.
Plane is approaching landing.
Speed up time a bit.
Stand by to recover aircraft.
We have identified the composition of the base, so we can prepare an airstrike. In the strategy menu, you can see that the enemy has blocked one of our offensive maneuvers, so we must consider other options.
Okay.
I have an idea, sir. Let's place jinking in slot number 1. As you can see from the description on the card, this maneuver boosts maneuvers in slots number 1 and number 5.
Ah,
Then recommend placing the strike from the sun maneuver in slot number 3.
but it says number 1, number 2 and number 4.
Please note the summaries in the boxes below, sir. These provide information about the current configuration of our strategy, such as its outcome. As you can see, our current strategy will ensure the safe return of our pilots and the total destruction of the enemy base. If you approve, sir, please confirm the strategy and set the recovery area on the tactical map. The mission will then be ready to launch.
Okay, seems odd that we have absolute guarantee of success and 0 casualties, but I guess at some point they must have given certain assurances.
Start engines.
Which either did or did not fully manifest themselves. Many men were probably lost under guarantees of no losses. In fact, I know for a fact that that happened quite often. Go on, lads. Go smash them up some.
Now we've just got to wait to recover our planes. There is...
Here we go.
Something else I'd like to mention, Admiral. In this case, we were able to draw up a strategy to defeat the enemy with one airstrike, but this is not always possible. When organizing our strategy, we can select a particular target within a base or fleet, represented by a card shown on the right side of the strategy menu, to select it for attack.
Okay.
This way, we can destroy the targets one by one over a number of airstrikes.
Bro. Alright, that's nice to know. Here come the boys. Notice nothing shows up on the radar over here. Wonder what that's actually for. Oh, hang on. Maybe I should click on recover.
Stand by to recover aircraft.
Might help them land after all. Right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yes, I'm already getting good vibes from what I'm seeing in the game. I'm really keen to get a proper campaign going. I don't think it's going to be easy. I think it's going to be a challenge, and I quite like that idea. I like it. I think it's a good game, and if you're not convinced already, then probably this is not the kind of game for you. But this is like an RTS strategy game with some cinematics, which are pretty cool, and that works for me.
Admiral, we have received word of an imminent enemy airstrike.
Uh-oh.
We need to boost our defenses. The carrier's defenses are measured in defense points, shown on a meter in the top left corner of the screen. Hover your cursor over the defense meter for more information.
Where? Sorry, something fell off in the background. Top left of the screen, defense meter. Okay.
Our strike group's escort ships share a separate defense value, shown on the highlighted escort icon. Hover over this icon to continue. To increase these values, we need to assign crew to a specific department. Please open the crew management menu. We can increase both our defense values by assigning personnel to the anti-aircraft department, 1 point per crew unit. Drag and drop a crew unit there now. The number of available slots in the department can be upgraded later, sir.
Roger. I've done it.
We can now exit this menu, sir. Ordering our ship's escort to assume a defensive formation will also increase both of our defense values. This can be achieved by launching a defensive position order. Select this order from the orders list, assign yourself to the task, Admiral, and then confirm the order.
Better get to it.
In the island view, we can send an officer to the Combat Information Center to set the switch to Add 1 times CAP mission, enabling a combat air patrol mission.
Yeah, that's not as easy as it makes it sound. And I can't change the speed. Was it this one? Add 1 cap mission. Well, I'm trying to do that.
Sir!
You must now enter the deck view, Admiral. Position 2 squadrons of fighter aircraft on the deck to prepare the CAP mission. Remember that you can see the planes required for a mission by hovering over its icon below, sir. Launch the mission, and you'll see both our carriers and escorts' defense values increase by 2 points.
Launch aircraft.
Roger that.
Sir. I recommend another defensive action that can be executed. The switch we want to set is in the pilot briefing room, Admiral. Move your available officer there.
Awaiting orders. Roger that.
In this room, you can set the switch to add +1 carrier defense to give our carriers defense. We are almost ready, sir. We can also use the active ability of one of our escort ships to get our defenses to the requisite level. To do this, we begin by opening the escort panel. Click the Heavy Cruisers Play button. 2 options will appear for this ship's active ability. One to raise our carrier's defense, the other to raise our escort's defense. Each of these options raises one of 2 defense values. Other ships' abilities will raise both. For now, click the carrier defense button. Excellent, Admiral. We are now in a much better position to defend against enemy attacks.
Oh, here they come.
You can click the incoming enemy button above the radar to see the approaching forces. Observe the value of the enemy's attack strength in comparison to our carrier's defense. We must now wait to see how the battle unfolds.
I'm sure it's going to go swimmingly, chaps. Shoot these buggers out of the sky. Oh, there's a shitload of them. Okay. Oh, God. This could be interesting. Can't seem to move the camera at all. It says I'm on free camera mode, but I don't think I am. Come on, lads. Don't let me down. Let's intercept them before they can even get to us. That is quite a lot of enemy aircraft. Here they come. That's tight close formation flying right there. Still can't do anything with the camera.
Well done, sir. We successfully repelled the attack.
Oh,
However, our defense values have decreased. Some of the effects of the measures
Oh, here we go.
to raise our defenses were temporary.
having been put to use, like the cap mission, or worn off over time. Hover over the carrier's defense meter for more information. Okay. Your airmen clashed with the enemy. Some of their planes require urgent repairs.
Having been put to use, like the CAP mission, or worn off over time. Hover over the carrier's defense meter for more information.
Okay. It'd be nice if I could move the camera around, but maybe it's just in the demo. I can't seem to can't do anything at the moment.
In the crew management menu, you will see that the anti-aircraft crew is currently busy maintaining the cannons, so they won't be available for other tasks for some time. To repair the ship faster, we need to assign as many men to damage control, DC, as we can, sir. The more units we have in that department, the greater. As always, we must wait for the units to take their positions in DC.
Yeah.
Once we have enough personnel assigned to DC, we'll have an effective workforce ready to deal with damage and malfunctions.
Roger.
Once they are in position, close the menu to return to the deck, Admiral. We can form one damage control team from the island. To do so, you must first move an officer to the highlighted navigation room.
On my way!
There we go. Whoops. Add one DC team.
From here, you can enable Add 1 times D. With our DC teams in place, repairs can begin. Enter the section's view to watch DC deal with the damage below deck. There's been a malfunction in the engine section, Admiral. To assign the DC teams to repair this, click one of their portraits in the damage control panel. and select malfunction repair, represented by a cogwheel icon.
Cogwheel icon, I see it. Okay. To assign a DC team to repair this, click on one of their portraits in the damage control panel. Is that this? Oh, okay.
Excellent. Now we need to wait for the malfunction to be fixed.
Right. I see. So everything looks to be fairly okay.
Sir, a fire broke out in the hangar. We
Spoke
must
too
assign
soon.
one of our teams to firefighting duties. Quickly. This task is represented by the flame icon. Just in time. DC is dealing with the fire as we speak.
There they are, look. You can see them getting stuck in with the fire extinguishers. That's so cool. I like that. I really like that. What
Water
else?
has breached the helm section, Admiral. To pump out the water, a DC team must be assigned to deflooding duty. Our men in DC are dealing with this, sir. We just need to wait for them to finish pumping out the water.
That's what I assigned to. That kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Send two guys over there. Is the fire out? I think the fire's out. Yeah. Yeah, we're on top of this. We're all good. We're all good. Now I can see one team dealing with the water.
As well as assigning tasks to DC teams,
Why didn't the
you can
second
also
team
take
go?
direct control over their actions.
Right.
To enable this function, we must return to the island. There is already an officer in the navigation room. In there, you can set the switch to the function labeled Boost and gain direct control of DC teams.
Gotcha.
Some of our crew have been injured, sir. Click the highlighted event icon to move the camera to where this event is taken. While injured crew will receive first aid from DC teams assigned to medical duties in the damage control panel, you can also tend to them quickly by sending. We were able to save our injured shipmates, sir. Had we not reached them in time,
Ow.
they would still be alive, but in mortal danger. The unit's portrait in the crew management menu would then be marked with a red background and the time remaining until their deaths. Open the crew management menu. To make the medical department operational, you need to move an available crew unit there.
Trained or not trained, does it matter? Does it make any difference at all? So he's critically injured. If not healed in the sick bay, this unit will die in 9 hours and 55 minutes.
The highlighted slot in the unassigned crew units panel, marked with a cross symbol, represents space in the sick bay. Move the critically injured unit there. The unit will be inactive for a while, but they will recover. You can now close the crew management menu. Another enemy airstrike is imminent,
Oh
Admiral.
my god. Right, well. What the hell am I going to do? Let's bring this guy down here to...
Awaiting orders!
See, I can't seem to get this guy to move now.
Ready!
Another enemy airstrike is imminent. Wait for the enemy to strike. Why would I want to wait? I cannot click on anything. Okay. Let's click on this. Perhaps we still have defenses. Yes, we do. We're level 4 defense. Level 3 defense. I can't click on that either. I'm sure we'll hold them off. Relentless though, aren't they? They'll just keep coming. Little gits that they are. Go on, bugger off. You, sir, do one. Don't come a knocking at my door. Here they come.
We survived the attack, but the carrier sustained significant...
How does it say that before the fight?
Sir, of your staff requires urgent medical aid. of a DC team transported to the infirmary. There is a fire below deck.
Holy
Damage control is needed.
cow.
Ready.
Right, well, fire has to be my primary concern. Why have I only got 3 guys now? Who's injured? Okay, this is like, how much do you remember? Injured crew unit. So we got 1 medical guy on it. So is he good? I think he's good. No, he's not good. Healthy. It says healthy. Why can't I drop him in there? Why can't I move him? I can't move him. I'm confused. Officially confused.
Awaiting orders.
Right, let's get these fires out. I think the fires are the priority. That's what it feels like in my brain. Fire at sea is always a big problem. What the hell? Is that section 17? Or 17 sections are damaged? Crikey. How are we doing with the fires, lads?
On your command.
Right, so we'll send him to do some medical stuff. What's this one? I think the fires are out, right? We have no more fires? Right, good. Let's have one of you guys on flood duty and one of you guys on repairing stuff. I think that's how that works. I'm not entirely sure. Still learning that bit. I think he's now... So... Yes. Okay, good. And the injured guy is no longer injured. I'm not sure why it took so long before I could move him, but whatever. Looks like we're up and running now. So we should get a 4th face appear in here at some point. We can get everybody working on this. So we do have a flood system situation.
On your command.
So what do these represent?
Yes, sir.
Destroyed. Oh, it's destroyed. So there's
Awaiting
nothing
orders.
you could do. Is that right? I don't think there's anything you could do. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, we've got an extra guy here. Nobody is coming to sort out this flood water, even though this guy is like very slowly. And this guy is very slowly heading this way. Right, here we go. They're the backup generators. Any more floods? This is maybe a flood over here. Having a DC team here lowers the chances of flooding in sections and the spread of flooding between sections and activates the deflooding buttons. Okay. So I think, okay, right, he's trying to repair that. So let's leave one guy on floods and everyone else on repairs. Oh yeah, look. We've got 4 left, 4 situations to deal with. Hey! Well, you know, I've got to say, I really enjoyed that, guys. Hopefully, it's whet your appetite. If you'd like to see more, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment in the comment section below, and I'll definitely come back to this and start a campaign. this is one I've been looking forward to for ages. I wish I had more time to prepare something a bit more decent for you, but this one's a bit rushed out, so apologies for that. I hope at least it has whet your appetite. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye for now.